Hello friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Roll. Alright, it's the third and final day of my day off. I got to go back to work tomorrow. And like I said a couple days ago, I think it may just be work tomorrow, and then we're going into shutdown for a week or two while they do maintenance on the machines. And I'm not sure exactly what the details were yet, because they didn't know on Saturday when I left, but it's been 3 days now, so hopefully they'll have a little bit better idea how long this is going to last and all that. As I mentioned before, I've got an opportunity that I'll be able to keep my hours going at least somewhat, because I can go in and read procedures during the day and catch up with some of my online training, as well as some of that physical training I have to do, because I'm guessing I could have as much time in there up to my normal 12-hour day as it is just for training, because I'd rather get that out of the way when the plant is down and I'm not able to contribute anything anyway. So if I can take advantage of that time and get myself up to the point where I'm useful to them, it makes sense that they're going to support that. So anyway, today was kind of a slow day today. Basically, I really sat down and spent some time working on the Eulogy. As I mentioned before, this has been something I've been thinking about for probably 6 months now, because I knew this was coming. But sometimes I can write, sometimes I can't, and if the inspiration isn't there, the words just don't come. Well, the inspiration started percolating a little bit yesterday. I think it was a good idea a couple days ago when I went out there into Cameron Park and just kind of organized my thoughts a little bit. It kind of got me to focus on stuff a little bit. And I think what the ultimate theme is going to be is I'm going to talk about how I enjoyed the times that we spent together working on the house, and I'm going to talk about some of the projects, the patio cover, the sprinkler system, the time I flooded the upstairs with the fire sprinklers. Oh yeah, there's all sorts of good stuff in there. And I'm going to go like 30 or 45 seconds on each one of these little topics, kind of explain the story, try and find some humorous aspect to it, because I want to try and keep this kind of upbeat and kind of happy, because that's just the way I want to remember my father. So that then I'm going to tie into the fact that it's kind of sad that I lost my house, because now I don't have a connection to some of the to some of those projects. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, but the best part about it is the memory of doing it, not necessarily being able to point to that patio cover, point to that brick planter and say, yeah, he built that. I'll have the memories of doing that, and that'll be good. And then I also talked briefly about the workbench that he built for me, because it was tradition from it that his father built his workbench. So I told that story and how that was one of the things that we actually elected to take with us. So I've got that here, and that will be a new part of my new house. When I get into that, that'll be clearly one of the first things I'll install, because then I'll know that I'm truly home, and this is a place that my father would love to be. So anyway, that was kind of what the job was today. I got pretty much the rough draft done now. Now I just got to do is sit and read it a bunch of times and try and make it, try and wordsmith it and make it sound good and all that. But I got the basic thoughts out of it. So that's like 80% of the job, because as of yesterday, I wasn't sure at all what I was going to say. So the fact that it kind of came together, and I think we've got a good working version now, I think we'll be ready. So that's all that I have for today. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Good night.